Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever part of the world you're watching this from. Omolola Adeyemo is here once again on the topic weight stigma. Let me try and tag some people because I've started receiving some messages that we cannot reach you. We didn't get it. So if you can see me this morning, just say hi there if you can see me. Yeah, so welcome once again. Yeah, yesterday I started out on the effects of weight stigma. The effects of weight stigma. And today I'm just going to add flesh to what I started yesterday. I'll be adding some flesh to it. There is a compelling evidence that weight stigma is harmful to health over and above objective BMI. Weight stigma is harmful above. What is BMI? BMI is the body mass index. The body mass index, and that is the weight over the height. That is the ratio between the weight and the height. And it is calculated by dividing one's weight in kilogram by the square of one's height in meters. That is how to calculate the BMI. And so when you run this math, there are some figures you're going to get. Like I said, it is the ratio between your height and your weight. And so it is calculated by dividing one's weight in kilograms by the square of one's weight in meters. So when you do the math, you get some figures. If you get anything that is above 30, then you are termed as obese. If you get anything that is between 25 and 30, you are regarded as overweight. If you get anything between 18.5 and 25, then you have a normal weight. The weight is said to be normal. But if you have anything that is below 18.5, then you are underweight. Just like we have overweight, we also have underweight. And so this BMI is used as an indicator of obesity and underweight. So I run through the figures again quickly. If you are 18.5 below, you are underweight. If you are between 18.5 and 25, then you have a normal weight. But if you are 25 to 30, you are already getting overweight. You're getting overweight. And anything that is above 30 is termed as obese. And so when the BMI starts to get above the normal range, such a person is susceptible to various chronic diseases. That is why when you go to the hospital, you want to check some things up on the internet, they will tell you that one of the major predominant or that makes you even to be like a risk factor to your weight is obese. You will always see obesity in most of the diseases. It will tell you that, it makes you to be at risk factor or a risk factor to a particular disease or the other. And so that is the essence of the BMI. It helps you to be able to balance or to keep your body in a form that will, at least you have done your part. If you maintain a very good body mass index, you have done your part. It makes you to be less prone to some chronic diseases. And so there's one part for you to be prone to a disease, but there's another part for you, because going by the topic we are handling, which is the weight stigma. Yeah, you are prone to some diseases if you have a high, or if you are overweight or you are obese. But research has it that weight stigma is more harmful to an individual's health, is more harmful than even a high BMI. Let me try and explain it. When you keep telling somebody, you keep pushing it out to someone that you are too fat, you're not looking good, you are this, you are that, it has a psychological damage, or it presents a psychological damage in that person. And so it makes that person to be more prone to these chronic diseases because of the things we say to them, much more than what the high BMI would even do to them. And so research has it that weight stigma does to an individual more harm than a high BMI. It does more harm. So weight stigma is prospectively related. This will shock you. It is prospectively related to mortality and other chronic disease or condition. Most ironically, it actually begets heightened risk of obesity. Because when you keep telling somebody that you're not good, it puts that person in a situation, it somehow, you think that maybe by telling that person you're too big, you will help the person to slim down. But you make it worse. You make it worse. It can even beget a heightened risk of obesity. It can make that person grow even bigger because of the words to be susceptible to obesity. Those are the pathways, the obesogenic pathways. So when you keep shouting it out to somebody, you keep telling that person, it makes that person to even get more to be a greater risk factor to even get bigger. And so we have to watch the things we say. We have to watch. Don't let the words that you speak to someone, don't let it push that person to get worse. Your words should rather make the person better. As I round up this morning, let me tell us this little story. I used to attend a gym, and one of my friends there told us this story. For someone to come to the gym, you know that, the person has a big, is obese and wants to try to cut down. Yeah. But something happened to my friend. She said the husband would always put it to her. The husband will do. Instead for her to work on getting better, all she did was she was sort of disgusted by the words of the husband. The husband was always using harsh words, thinking it will push her to want to slim down. These words rather got on the other side of my friend. And what she would do, she would make sure that she ate more food just to slight the husband. Yes, I know she was doing herself a lot of harm, but she was under a psychological damage, a psychological breakdown already. So she would eat more food. She made sure she got bigger. She would do it deliberately, and she would move just in front of the husband, so the husband could say more words, she was trying to piss the husband off the more. That when I piss you off the more, you will stop talking about it. That is one of the things that with stigma does to people. It pushes them to get worse. And so, like I said yesterday, we're looking at the effects of with stigma on the individual, on the society at large. That is one of the things it does. That's one of the things it does. So the charge is to the people around. If we learn, if we start telling the people how bad it is for you to tell somebody, to use harsh words on someone because a person is a plus size, then we will be able to help our generation better. Let's rather speak nice words unto people, not words that will get them worse. This program will not come up tomorrow, but I'll catch up with you again on Wednesday. So I'll be coming up Facebook Live Mondays, 12 noon my time, 6 p.m. Nigeria time, and Wednesday, same time, 12 noon my time and 6 p.m. Nigeria time. Also on Friday, I'll be coming up. And guess what? Next Wednesday, this Wednesday, I'll be bringing a guest that will be of help to us. She will share her story with you. And as she shares her story and we rub minds together, I know we will have a better world for our people to live in. Thank you, and God bless you. Let me give a shout out to my cousin. I can see you, Adetunji. Thank you for being there. And all the people watching, I can see Balkis Raji. I can see Kemi Eson. Thank you. I give a shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll catch up with you on Wednesday, 12 noon my time and 6 p.m. Nigeria time. See you then.